What is up, Jamily? This is JamiroFan 2000 here with yet another episode of JamiroFan Talks About. This, of course, has been my recurring series here on my YouTube channel where I take a discussionary look at various topics on the past, present, and future of Jamiroquai, and they're over now going on 29 years of music making in the musical history. Now, this episode is a bit of a supplement episode to a recent episode of Jamiro's Collection, where I was basically showing off my new 1994 UK album sampler, which was absolutely gorgeous. If you've not checked out that episode, I'm sure to put that down below so you can check out that episode. But this is an update to that purported promo, because the interesting note about this promo was a 1994 UK album sampler that came in a foldable paper moon-covered package. And what was so interesting about this promo was, and one of the reasons I bought it, is because apparently there was a brand new edit of the classic Return of the Space Cowboy track Stillness in Time. Now, I promised in that video that I would do an update video talking about the difference between that and the album version, and this is that episode of JamiroFan Talks About where I decided to flesh out the difference between the two. But it appears, after listening to that sampler on my computer and then listening to the album version of Stillness in Time, we know at the end of Stillness in Time there's a very prominent flute solo at the tail end of Stillness in Time, and I listened to the album sampler version, which, if you want to know, both edits are the same time length, 4 minutes and 17 seconds. That's the time length of the album version, and of course this special edit that's on this album sampler for 1994. But what's so different, interesting between the two, the album sampler version of Stillness in Time has amped up the volume of the flute solo from that song compared to the album version, which is very, very interesting, because I have heard other special edits on various other album samplers over the years, and I've never actually heard an album sampler edit actually amp up the volume of one of the secondary instruments like this one does. But it's very, very interesting, and a few of my members of the Jamily were asking me to report back on what the difference between the two were, so there you go. The main difference between the album version and the special album sampler edit is the flute solo is much, much louder. It's much, much louder, but very, very cool. But if you missed out my last episode of Jamiro's Collection, where I showed off this very cool and very rare 1994 UK album sampler promo of a Return of the Space Cowboy from Jamiroquai's second album, I'll be sure to put a link to that episode of Jamiro's Collection if you missed it, and I'll be sure to put a link to the Discogs website's listing about this album sampler if you are so interested in possibly ordering one for your collection, or your new collection, or your old collection of your Jamiroquai collection. I'll put all that information, of course, as always, in the description of this video down below. Be sure to check that out in your own time. And as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. I hope you enjoyed this episode of JamiroFan Talks About and all my Jamiroquai content here on my YouTube channel. So be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to ding the bell on your YouTube channel to stay up to date on all the latest notifications of new content for the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. And as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. I'll see you really soon with another episode of Jamiro's Collection, my looking at the past, present, and future of Jamiroquai and over the last 29 years of their musical history. Thank you again, everybody, for the support, and I hope you enjoy all the content that's yet to come. And as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. I'll see you really soon. Bye-bye, everybody, and stay safe.